Our problem statement was, how can we as a group create a policy so that way we don't increase our national debt and escape our economic crisis? Well, by listening to 3 concerned letters to the President, we have come up with a policy that we believe that every American will benefit from.
We need to keep America employed because there is 52.4% of people being unemployed, and there are losing items that we need to survive daily. The economy is raising up prices on food, clothes, and much more than we need. If we were to tap into Alaska's pipeline to bring the oils up, and this will also increase some more jobs opportunities.
The Silver Cougars of America are the elderly that are retired, the ones who dedicated their lives to working for the glory of their country. We know that their hard-earned money aren't enough to afford all the basic necessities of living, and that they are reliant on their Social Security and medical benefits. So, for the Silver Cougars, we spoke to the chair of the Federal Reserve and reminded him that rising prices are the most critical issue facing economic times, so that they don't raise the prices too high, so that the elderly could live a nice retired life.
The Studebaker Corporation is a primary manufacturer of automobiles. Unfortunately, the rising of production with the increasing price of oil has made it necessary for their prices to rise for their automobiles. We believe that in order to get cars sold and to lower the price of the cars in our nation, we need to lower the price of oil by following the rest of the policy.
The Federal Reserve regulates and manages money supply in accordance with the levels of employment and prices. 3 tools to alter money supply are open market operations, that the Fed buys and sells government securities to commercial banks, and to general public reserve ratio, which is the mandated percentage of deposits that banks are required to keep if the Federal increases the percentages. It reduces the money supply and discount rate, which is the interest rate that the Fed charges on money loaned to commercial banks. To increase money supply, the Fed would buy securities, reduce reserve ratio, and lower discount rate.
The fiscal policy allows us to see our stabilized tax and spending of the economy. The policy allows us to fund our public budget. It is a redistribution of our income, goods, and services. When it starts to expand, the economy's growth is low and unemployment is very low. Increasing the spending and lowering the taxes will help us with our economy growth better. We have found out if we were to lower our taxes for the poor and raise it just a tad bit for the rich, we might be able to help us get out of some debt.
Through our proposal of tapping into our natural oil reserves through an Alaskan pipeline, we will create 30,000 new jobs through the construction alone, costing us $4 billion, but gaining us a large stockpile of oil, which will reduce the oil prices in our nation while creating new jobs for Americans. Although a $4 billion pipeline may seem too expensive for this dark time in our economy, it will generate at least $7 billion through its lifetime, giving us a profit of at least $3 billion, which can be used to reduce our national debt and help the citizens of this fine nation.
All in all, you have seen many ideas from how we can support our country. We hope that our varieties of decisions will help you make your decision.